Pineapples are best produced in tropical areas with conducive topography, agricultural lands, and with the help of expert scientists. These aspects are blended well in the Philippines. One of the equipped and quality producers of sweet variety, good square-shaped shoulders, and golden yellow color of pineapples is the Nature's Fresh Pineapple Incorporated. That will surely satisfy everyone. Nature's Fresh Pineapple Incorporated is a Filipino-owned company in partnership with the agrarian reform community farmers in Bukidnon. It started its research and development on golden sweet pineapple on 1998 and started its commercial production in 2005. NFPI is a HACCP certified by a Certification International. However, the company is still practicing integrated management system for quality management system and food safety management system with the scope of activities in growing, packing, and distribution for its ISO certification issuance. Nature's Fresh Pineapple Incorporated has its own research station located at Dabong Valencia City, Bukidnon, with world-class facilities and researchers. The company is a subsidiary of Asian Hybrid Seed Technologies Incorporated, one of the leading providers of hybrid corn seeds in the Philippines. NFPI office is located at Mirangiran, Quezon, Bukidnon, Philippines. The key position in the company are being held by highly qualified and competent men and women with vast experience in the field of pineapple research and production, storage and handling, distribution, and marketing. The powerful management team of NFPI is headed by the Executive Vice President for Operation, Ms. Aleli May C. Uy, the Executive Assistant for Operation, Mr. Simplicio G. Salar Jr., and the Strategic Business Unit Head, Mr. Miguel E. Butron. The company also hired consultants to give expert advice in the field of plant breeding, propagation, agronomy, pathology, and biotechnology. The combined effort and dedication from the employees and team players, backed up with full support of the top management, propels this small company with big hopes, realize its dreams to be one of the renowned providers of good quality pineapple. We at Nature's Fresh Pineapple Incorporated guarantees that quality and food safety is present from the start to accomplish in all the activities that we do. As a customer satisfaction driven producer of fresh pineapples, Nature's Fresh Pineapples Incorporated is committed to produce best quality fresh pineapples and ensure its food safety that satisfies customers and the other statutory and regulatory requirements, continually improve and review the suitability and maintain the effectiveness of the quality and food safety management system. We ensure competence of the employees performing specific tasks to achieve goals and objectives, and communicate and promote this policy throughout the organization. Recently, NFPI has acquired a 400-hectare area for its expansion and has scheduled its commercial production and poised to supply the increasing demand in large potential markets since September 2006. The production practices conform to the customers' requirements from Japan, Korea, Taiwan, Middle East, and China, and have been exporting quality fresh pineapples up to this day. How do we process pineapples served in your table? Cultivation of acquired areas starts clearing the land by removing huge stones, weeds, trees, and other obstacles in planting. Digging the land must be a meter deep for sustainable planting of seedlings. The land must be harrowed to pulverize well for the effective root growth of the seedlings and efficient absorption of nutrients from fungicide to fertilizers. And as for the block ditching, for planting preparation. Drainage canals are also necessary for heavy rainfalls or in the areas of poor drainage. We plant some pineapples and put axed bamboos in drainage to avoid erosion of the soil. Suckers or seedlings are collected for planting. chopping it in a 12-inch height, getting the seedlings from the designated area, then sorting it as small, medium, or large, and separating the undesirable and desirable seedling to plant. Qualified seedlings are now then put into dipping for treatment on future plant diseases. Finally, seedlings are now ready to load and haul to planting area. After the seedlings were unloaded sorted sizes, it will be distributed into its designated block where they will be planted. After seedlings have been planted, it will be treated for post-emergence herbicide and counting the plants in a row in population count survey. Survived grown weeds from the spray of herbicide will be manually weeded. After 8 to 12 months, plants must be undergone pest and disease control, including monitoring its height and weight and the state of its roots. Presence of mealybugs and other diseases may occur caused by pests such as the Erwinia and Phytophthora. If the plants reached its quality, it will now then undergo forcing. In heart cutting survey, it will now inspect and monitor if the plants bear hearts, the plant's flower. Once hearts are perfectly stable, it will be covered, rolled and crumpled paper, protection for destruction from animals and minute insects. This paper balling is done 40 days after the forcing of the plants. Flowers and buds are then surveyed, otherwise known for fruit development count, in blocks. Desired middle flower attained to be in the 66th day after forcing. After being surveyed, it is now ready for pest control, spraying for pesticides. Securing that the fruits are not harmed by sunburn, fruits are covered with paper. When fruits are getting bigger, some other plants could not sustain its weight. Therefore, to secure its form, plants are tied to support its fruit. After 140 days, every 2 weeks, pre-harvest estimation is done to estimate the fruits to be produced. Manual harvesting is one of the critical points of the process. In order to have quality harvest, NFPI has skilled and knowledgeable harvesters which observe the careful handling of the fruits, such as crowning up of the fruit to avoid exposure from the sun, avoiding it from bruising, and any form of damages from hand picking to fruit loading. After the fruits have been unloaded carefully at the receiving area, quality inspector examines the brooks, presence of insects, shell coloring, and the internal maturity of the fruit. Additionally, it must pass acidity and sugar content to 12.6%. Afterwards, it will now then sort for local and export quality. After being sorted, pineapples are carefully washed. And moved to pressure fruit spray to be plain fruit. The fruit will be treated in the fruit coating and mold prevention application, depending on what chemical that the country requisites to use in order the fruits would be guaranteed no foreign bodies will grow. After treating, it will now be packed according to its size and label, checked, weighted, and labeling its date packed. Boxed fruit palletizing strictly sort and pack the pineapples only based on our buyer's specification. The packaging facility is equipped with a cold storage room. When the room is used to store pineapples, it maintains a temperature of 7.5 degrees Celsius to preserve the freshness. While the fruits are in the cold storage room, the temperature is monitored hourly. To ensure that the container keeps a stable temperature until it reaches the port, the company uses its own truck to transport the pineapple from the packaging facility to the port. NFPI is observing zero waste management for its sustainable planting environment and securing that every waste must be in a proper place. Unqualified sizes of pineapples in a batch will be sorted to made as pineapple jam, pineapple sauce, and desserts. Some overripe and undesirable fruits will be sent to ranch and will be served as food to cows. With the partnership of the TTI, NFPI processed the excess leaves of the plant into papers. The thick leaves of the plant are a good source of fibers. The project is called Piñapel. A paper came from the pineapple leaves. The company doesn't sacrifice control over its quality. Thus, we are doing all the activities ourselves, from farming to port delivery.